Hello hatchlings and welcome to another video in the Co-Styles. Um, Remember how last week I said that it was probably going to be the second last video just because I couldn't find these videos that I am now voicing over? I managed to track them down and none of them are corrupt, and I am honestly so happy that nothing happened to them. I'm like, oh, thank goodness. If you think I sound funny today, I do. I'm wearing my plates while recording the voiceover. Probably not the best idea, but that is what I decided to do. If you're wondering what plates are, the best way I can describe it is they're like dentures. They're not really plates. Aren't really the name uh, for them medically. I just remember them as plates because that's what I remember from my dentist ages ago, but I don't believe that's their name. So from what I can remember correctly, they come under dentures, and when I say dentures, I'm sure a lot of you are going, oh, those things that old people wear to pretend as like teeth and stuff. No, it's not that. when when you get braces like me, um, sometimes you'll have to wear these as well, but it's just like this plastic thing, I guess like plastic thing that you put over the top of your teeth, and you have to get a mold for them. And the process to get a mold is horrible because you can barely breathe because they're putting this stuff in your mouth to get a mold of your teeth. And like you're sitting there like, oh, I can't swallow this. This is not fun. So they get a mold of your teeth, and then they use the mold of your teeth and manufacture a thing to go over the top of them to keep them in place once you've had braces. So basically, they make a thing to make the thing you need. So they're extremely expensive. And I mean, like, really expensive. Um, so getting these done was pretty expensive. Um, I don't know how else to describe them. Kind of how you see like sports players and they have like this mouth guard, protective mouth guard to keep their teeth safe. It it kind of goes over the top like that, but it's not like that. For some of you, you understand what I'm talking about, and you're just kind of thinking to yourself that this is an awful description of what they are, and I've honestly just made them like so bad. I'm bad at describing things, and I make it like so much worse than what it actually is. And I really don't mean to. It just kind of happens that way. I'm sorry. Um, I just kind of got a little carried away with what I was talking about. Sorry, but now you know what plates are and why I sound funny, because I have a thing on top of my teeth. So I'm not really used to talking in these, so I'll probably sound all kind of like lispy, I guess. Um, I don't know, I just know I sound different when I have my plates in as opposed to when I don't. Um, and luckily for me, I don't get to wear that atrocious headgear and braces ever again. So yeah, I'm glad that I just got this clear plastic thing instead of those now. Um, Now that I've spent almost like, what, 10 minutes talking about what plates are and braces, um, with this particular episode, um, I am climbing over to that giant castle that I had recently spotted, and I believe in the episode where I said it was the second last one, which was last week's, I said, and kind of spoiled everything because the video was corrupted and I didn't know how on earth to get it back. Some of it was lost, and I was like, what's going on? What has happened? So this is the video that was lost and kind of corrupted and everything. There was a lot of it, but because a lot of it wasn't really usable, I don't know what happened, but for like a good portion of like half the videos, they're like stuck in a place, and I'm like, oh no, what am I gonna do? But this is what I got, and I'm glad that I have something. But as some of you probably know, if you did watch last week's video of me explaining what happened, what I did is I sailed over to the pyramid that you just saw over there, the kind of maze pyramid almost, if you will, and I just kind of grabbed a bunch of blocks and am trying to build over to that big castle that I think once I'm there, I'm going to try and put some water down just so I can swim up it and I'm not constantly running back and forth from this platform. And I did think about that before coming, so I wanted to make sure that I have everything that was needed and I don't run out of any blocks or anything like that while building over. I do want to be careful, even though there is only water underneath my feet, the fact that when I should like drop off, I'm going to be swimming the rest of the way back and it's going to take forever, so I really don't want to fall down at all because I'm going to be swimming back so far. And if you don't know what swimming is like in Minecraft, see all of that distance. If you don't know what swimming is like in Minecraft, you're missing out. Then you are really just missing out. Just don't fall. Don't fall and swim that distance because you saw how fast it was. If you're wondering why it suddenly jumped from day to night, I'm really sorry. That's just because of with me saying, you know, some of the footage is kind of unusable, and I do apologize for that and any inconvenience and kind of visual aspects that may not seem as pleasing as what it necessarily would because everything's kind of like jumping from place to place. I do apologize for that. I want to try and avoid any of that happening in the future as much as possible. I can't really promise anything just because I do have the same equipment, so we'll just see. So I've got my bucket of water and making sure that I can swim up here like with the Egyptian pyramid. And I'm going to attempt to go in here and battle all of the spiders and skeletons and zombies, and this is going to kill me. No! How many creepers are in there? Or is that a skeleton shooting at me? Where is the skeleton? How did you get there? Did it like spawn on the platform that I made? Like how did it get there? What? Okay. Oh, I'm really hurt now. One heart, half a heart, half a heart, half a heart, half a heart. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay. Well, that happened. And we're back where... Oh dear. What? Did a tree just literally grow as I was walking through it? Oh my gosh, what are you doing? What are you doing, Minecraft? I'm gonna have to travel all the way back. Jeez, at least it's not as far to travel now, and I've kind of placed down that water so I can get back up. glad I placed that down before I went and did anything, but I don't know where that skeleton came from. Wait, did it spawn on the platform I made somehow? That's so crazy. What? Well, now I gotta travel back, but at least I made it to the castle. I'm still wondering what that huge beam is. This is kind of shooting up in the sky. It's like a red beam. I have no idea what that's for. In terms of like my knowledge on things, I just know that red means stop and green means go, so the potential for the red beam is that perhaps if it is a machine, that it's turned off? But if so, why would there be any power to... I don't know. Maybe there are some emeralds that are powering it. I have no idea. Ah! Apparently I cannot use words today. Um, just... What is wrong with me? I'm trying to use words and I just can't get them out, and you, Mr. Skeleton, have been awful. Why? Just, oh gosh. Just put many torches down, because I don't want a repeat of that. That was just... no. Also, did you guys notice that kind of door-shaped thing? There's something in those bushes as well that has kind of piqued my attention just a little bit, just sneakily hidden in the feature. I'm kind of curious. Yeah, it's a chest. What is it? What is in you, my... Ooh, diamonds. I like diamonds. Okay, so I have a diamond now. Did I get another diamond from somewhere? Do I have 2 diamonds now? Am I supposed to use them for the machine, or can I make a sword? Because I'm really tempted to make a sword. Okay! So this is the machine, and that light is the machine. Okay. Okay, I can finally put, kind of where it's coming from. Okay, so it's kind of just got these buttons, it's kind of lights, I don't know. What is this? Oh my, okay. It wasn't very sneakily hidden because I kind of knew it was a doorway. Just kind of marked that with a torch anyway, in case I somehow forget that that's a secret entrance. I kind of doubt it. It's not very stealthy, like I said. At the same time, those stealth doors take like a lot of room, I think, in terms of like opening and closing when it comes to Minecraft. So I can understand why it's not necessarily stealthy and more just a simplistic way of kind of shutting the door and kind of hiding it a little. It's not really hidden. I mean, you may as well have put a sign that said, hey, there's a door here. You know what I mean? Well, that was strange. I'm gonna try and go to the end, just because I have a little more armor and tools and everything to do so. Okay, so you didn't see what happened, but I saw what happened. And everything bugged out really badly. Like, everything crashed and I thought everything was going to die. And I wouldn't be able to use it. So what happened is, remember how I went past that particular place and there was like a little building. And inside that building, there was an end portal. I jumped into that end portal and everything crashed. And I did it again. and everything crashed. And you probably noticed that I'm wearing all diamond armor. I may have explained that in the last episode as to why. But I'm gonna explain it again. What happened is I kept going in there, probably I'd say like 3 or 4 times. So you can see I got nice diamond armor now. So I went in there maybe 3 or 4 times, everything just crashed. Everything just bugged out really bad. I couldn't get any video capture at all. It just wasn't working because it crashed everything. So anything that I had done just did not save, and that sucked. So what you were seeing here is probably almost the end result of something after all of that happened. What happened was, after going through the end portal a couple of times and everything crashing, and coming back, there was a kind of, I guess, library in the back of the building that just kind of opened up. So I went in there, and inside of there was the enchanted diamond armor, and I believe a sword and a pickaxe that you can see me wearing. Not really helpful now, as I thought fighting the Ender Dragon, which hasn't come into fruition, which kind of sucks. So then what I decided to do was kind of build a spa thing out of the blocks that I had left over, because I was like, you know what, I've done a lot of exploring and everything. That's a lot of footage, everything was just kind of bugged out, not really my fault. And even some of this didn't get quite into it, so this is the spa that I'm building. Hello, yeah. As you can tell, it's literally just bits and pieces of everything that I had left. So I'm like trying to find a way to use the things that I kind of have left and make it kind of all colorful and everything like that. Just kind of what I did with the house that I built. Which obviously looked a lot more neater and tidy compared to the spa house. But this is literally using everything I had left, and I was like, you know what, treat myself, done a lot, let's just kind of have a break from everything, because everything was just crazy. Just, I don't even know what went down. Currently, my brain is trying to comprehend everything that just kind of happened. That was a little crazy. I'm just kind of hoping that nothing kind of really ends up like this in any way. Yeah. I'm sorry that this is probably like really bad and jumbly and all over the place, and nothing really kind of got recorded all too well, and it's just like, whoops. Everything broke. Oh dear. I don't know, sometimes these things happen and you can't really like do much about it, and it's no point like blaming anything on anything. Just kind of, it happens, and it's a thing. A thing happened. But that's okay. That thing happened and we still have something. But definitely super crazy at the same time. But hopefully, despite all of that absolute crazy kind of have no idea what's going on type of video with everything jumbly, wibbly, jumping about, crazy, what is going on? kind of video. Hope it was still kind of okay and kind of liked it anyways. It is just one of those things, I can't really help it. It just kind of happens. There's not much you can do about it. But you can laugh about it. So, that's what I've decided to do, because, my gosh, that's funny. I don't know. But, either way, hopefully it was enjoyable nonetheless. I try to aim for like a longish kind of video, so I'm sorry if it wasn't like too long. Trying to make sure that it is kind of still fairly long and everything like that. I think I kind of pretty much hit the mark with the rough amount of time that I usually have these go for. It's a bit kind of all over the place and jumbly kind of thing. A lot of it kind of got cut out, and like in other videos as well, it's like sped up, slowed down, so you're gonna have variation there too, so yeah. How did you get on here? I seem to have a teleporting dog. I'm gonna get him safe into the house and hope that nothing bad happens to him. How did... Okay, I'm not questioning it right now, it's just teleporting dogs. Gonna try and make sure that they're safe, get them back to the home. That... I don't even know what happened. I'm just gonna leave them there for a second. I'm kind of really scared to bring them back. Oh gosh. That scared me. Just don't scare me like that, jumping around. Why are you jumping? Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Dogs everywhere. The dogs everywhere, they're taking over. Ugh. What happened? Okay. This episode, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I didn't mean for it to be like this. Please forgive me. Oh my gosh, it's just all over the place. My head is just... Why are you up there? Why did you go up there? Why? Either way, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I want you to waddle over to the like button, sub to subscribe, and to become a hatchling, and I'll see you in a wingspan. Bye!